Good day everyone, it's me Teacher Kang. For today's video, I will share with you my life and lesson as a teenage mother. If you want to know my experiences and the learnings I have during my early pregnancy and you want to hear my advice, please continue to watch the whole video.
Feel me.
Teenage pregnancy is one of the major social problems, and many teenagers are not aware that having a child when you're also still a child yourself comes with big responsibilities. Teenage pregnancy must be prevented, and we must educate the teens about its consequences. And that's why I want to share and talk about the experiences I had to spread awareness and somehow share my advice too. So yes, again, I am a teenage mom. I was 16 years old at that time, and it was at my 4th year of high school. Before I got pregnant, I was very confident with myself that I am old enough and I can do whatever I wanted to do. I don't listen to anyone because I believe I can handle myself, and I believe I already know what to do with my life and I know what's best for me. So all the negative thoughts and warnings that my family told me, it didn't matter to me. But when I got pregnant, it was like my time had stopped. I wanted to believe that it was just a dream, a bad dream, a nightmare. But no, it was real. It is super real. And what I realized and thought at that moment was I was so ungrateful. I am stupid. I am a disgrace. I am a failure. I will first share with you the negative words or experiences I had during that time. So first is the criticism, the stereotypes, and the judgment of people. Everybody had a bad and harsh opinion. Like they will told me that you're idiot. You're not using your brain. You don't have a future. And because my boyfriend that time, my husband now, before he is known to be a tambay, a bugoy-bugoy, so they told me that your child's father is useless. You will just be abandoned. And the very painful words are when they told me, you're like your mother, like daughter. You are also born to be a single mom. And during that time, I really had a bad reputation. Most of the people around me consider teenage pregnancy as a huge humiliation, and they also have negative remarks about me. I was treated like an outcast and a stranger. I got a lot of dirty looks and eye rolls, even from my relatives, and no one congratulates me on my pregnancy. Well, I don't think that's also something to be congratulated. And I was 16 years old, and I was kicked out of our house because my family believes that I will learn my lesson when I will live with my boyfriend. So they sent me to my boyfriend's house. It was so stressful. It was not healthy. And being a parent at such a young age, I became hopeless. I want to give up my education. I almost decided to drop out of high school to the fear of humiliation, embarrassment, and bullying from my fellow friends and classmates. Before I get pregnant, I was one of the top performing students. But when I got pregnant, I lost my interest and motivation in studying. And because we were both young parents with my boyfriend at that time, we don't have money, we don't have income to provide for our child. So we asked money from our family to provide for our child, and it is very, very shameful. And I felt so worthless, and it is one of the reasons we almost decided to part ways with my child's father. And after getting pregnant at an early age, I suffer from huge emotional crisis due to lack of social support from my family and the people around me. But I don't blame them. I know they're angry. I know they're disappointed, and I also chose not to approach them and not to ask help. I had a suicide attempt. I attempt to self-abort my child, and I became a great pretender. Every time when I went out or someone saw me, I always show my biggest smile because I want them to believe that I am super okay and I am happy and I don't have regrets. But when I'm alone, I always cry. I blame myself and told myself that you deserve all of this. You deserve this because you don't listen, because you are stupid. So those are my thoughts about that time. But despite all the struggles and the negative thoughts and experiences I had encountered, as the time goes by, my child is growing, and somehow it has a little positive effect on me. And for me, the positive effect and lesson I had been as a teen mom is I learned to be responsible, because I will be also responsible for another person. I will be responsible of taking care of my child's need, emotionally, financially, physically. And as a young mother, I can easily relate to my child, especially now that she's grown up. She's 13 years old and I am 29, so we are just like sisters. And I found my purpose in life. I understand the realities of life, the hard realities of life. And when I accepted and understand everything, I embrace that there is reasons of my pain for all my challenges. When I saw my child growing, I was inspired and motivated again to bring myself up, to pull myself up. I disregard all the negativity and I make my mistakes as my learning guide. My mistakes are my learning tools. My mistake is not my weakness, not my failure, but my mistakes and experiences were my learning tools to be the best version of myself. So when I throw all the negativity and the doubts, I trust myself again. I went to college and I graduated magna cum laude, and now I am a licensed professional teacher. I made everyone proud of me again, and I am very, very happy. Being a teenage mom is a lot of responsibility, physically, psychologically, economically, and of course morally. Even if it has somehow a positive effect, the negative effects of teenage pregnancy are a lot more. or even more, it is still a bad idea than a good idea. So my message to all the young girls, please listen to your parents. There is no true love as the love of parents to their child. Parents have already seen and have been through the same situations, so do not invalidate their opinions because you think what they know and what they experience is irrelevant to your situation now. But they can anticipate what will happen and they will know how you will feel because they were once at teens. They were been there and they don't want you to experience the same hardship they have been through. So it is very important to listen to them and also have a support system that you trust and that you trust to guide you and give you a good advice. For me, there is no problem with having a boyfriend at an early age, but please love moderately. Love yourself more than your boyfriend and talk to your family or another responsible adult that you trust to open about your relationship so that you can be protected against the negative effects or you can be protected against teenage pregnancy. Please know that you are worthy of the whole teenage life. You are worthy of graduating high school. You are worthy of graduating college. And please put your education and your dreams a priority. And to those who are now already soon to be teen moms, talk to your parents. Don't be scared. Ask for help. Don't be scared. Yes, they are angry and disappointed, but that's normal. Know that they love you. That's why they are disappointed. And ask them for good advice and guidance and making decisions. It's also one way to show them that you will still the little girl they wish to become. You will still the little girl they dream to be proud of. Don't get bogged down in the stereotypes. It's okay to cry. Cry all you want. And listen to criticism. But don't rely on those criticism and negative opinions to determine what kind of person you are, what future you will have. Don't argue or debate with them. Stop explaining, stop justifying yourself, but do look for help to overcome your challenges. Be strong and never doubt yourself that you will be better again. Know that every challenge is an opportunity. Your mistakes is not your weakness, not your failure. If you feel alone or depressed, that's normal. Just pray to God and know that this all shall pass and you will survive from it. You are now your child's strength and it is now your responsibility to teach and guide your child too. So get up, start again, and dream again together with your child. You must be the best new version of yourself.